Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy King Aka, and I'm back again with another reaction video. So we are on all like our reacting to every things about just Africa, just in general. And today we're reacting to the shocking truth about Nigeria's slave trade history. So, without further ado, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that bell notification to get notified whenever I drop a video. And please comment down below. I'll leave the link to the original video down below in the description. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get to the video. Never heard of that city before.
Guys, this is heavy, man. And this is what they wear on their neck. All true.
Yes.
When I was younger, I used to hear stories about how foreign ships used to come down to the coast of Nigeria and take a lot of us away as slaves, like in millions, to go and work for them overseas under.
Bro, I don't even know how they survived that, bro. Like that is so crazy for people to be packed in like sardines in a boat for months. You see how some of them don't eat you can see their ribs and stuff like that. Like, bro.
Very inhumane conditions. Off the coast of Lagos is a place called Badagry, and this place holds a significant history in the slave trade era. So I want you guys to come along.
In Ghana, the Cape Coast Castle too is there, so it's...
And let's see what happens in Badagry. I have long legs. Badagry is a place where many slaves were kept, and it's also a place that tells the story of how the slave trade started. It was one of the major routes for the transatlantic slave trade. I don't really know a lot about the slave trade, so I decided to go down here and meet up with somebody whose grandparents were alive during the era of the slave trade to tell me the story about how slave trade started in Nigeria. How far now? How are you doing? Yeah.
The compound that we have is known as Brazilian Barracoon. And Barracoon is a Portuguese word meaning slave cell or storehouse where the slave were being stored. And the compound right now, we have to talk about 40 rooms in this compound.
Okay, so this is where they kept slaves?
Yes.
Hey, bro. You see stuff like that, bro, it breaks your heart, bro. To think like our people were like basically left to these type of inhumane like conditions, bro. And then even here it looks bad, but then when they were sold and they went to wherever they went to, the way they were treated, like it's just terrible.
Olden days. And that is say each room contains 40 slaves. This is called cowrie shell, as you see.
Okay.
So those are the kind of currency our forefathers used then.
Yeah, this is what they used to use as means of exchange.
Yeah, but when they came, them say they can do business with our father with this kind of money. Right on the wall, these were some of the European products that they used in exchange for the slave when they arrived. Like if the European give you one umbrella, you give them 40 human beings.
One umbrella? 40 people? Bruh. You see, my mom and them used to tell us that they used to trade humans for corned beef, sardine, like all these bro. Even to see that one umbrella, 40 people, bro, it makes like our people were just like idiots. Honestly, one person, one umbrella. What is an umbrella? It doesn't even, bruh.
Okay, this is one of the rooms that
This is
40 people?
Yes, yeah.
40 people?
Yeah.
Inside here?
Yeah, and we have 40 rooms in the compound.
Wow.
40 people can fit in there, and then there is 40 rooms in the whole compound. So if we do that math right now, 40 times 40, 1,600 people can fit in there.
Of ring yoke, they use it to join two slaves together. They put this at the ankle of the
Okay, to join two slaves together by the legs.
Now look at that small window, Tyler. Can you see that small window there? And that's what we provided the ventilation. Imagine 40 able human beings in there for 3 to 4 months. This
40 human beings inside there.
Imagine the odor, the heat. Imagine how many human beings because they would have died there. That's the reason why people come there tell them you are not here to cash fund, but you're to feel the pain the people the past have felt. And those are the items that are showing on the wall. Each go for 10 pesos. These are 50 human beings. Look at your back there. This bottle, if you look closely at the body, you see it is 73. They customized on the body.
Yeah,
That's a 10 human being standing. So,
guys, can you imagine the conditions that the slaves had to live in? 40 people in a room that is not even enough for one person. 40 people had to stay inside that room. I can't even begin to imagine how most of them would have felt.
so these are the canon.
Okay.
100, that's 200 slaves.
For this
Yeah,
canon,
you can't give you the long one, you give the 100 human beings, another 100. That's
wow. These are the chains they use for
God. And these are probably overused cannons too. They're not even good. And then number one, they probably didn't even know how to use the cannons. Bro, like this makes me like, bro, our leaders like have failed our continent so badly. Trade 100 people for a cannon, piece of metal, 100 humans.
See, that's why I say you can see how it
Wow. So they put it, yeah, let me try it.
Okay, so just tell the people how you feel.
Wow, this is heavy, man. Fuck, this is heavy. Ouch. It's even drawing, man. Guys, this is heavy, man. And this is what they wear on their neck. All true?
Yes, it's going to be a single file, you know, in the straight road. These are another neck. It could have been like 100 of them.
Wow, man, guys, this is very heavy. And they wear this all day, every time.
Yeah, while they're taking it away.
And it's even, this thing at the back, it's so uncomfortable.
And that's their drinking pot here.
Oh, this is where they drink
And they
from.
don't allow them to use cup, but it's almost the kind of hand that they do water in the school.
Wow. Everybody goes
Yeah,
in.
imagine why the water gets below, why struggling, the head can still injure the slave.
Wow. Just putting the chain on my neck, those chains were so heavy and it was cutting my neck as you can see in the video. And these people had to go through all of this and they had no choice. Separated from their families, separated from everybody that they knew and sold. As you can imagine how these people were treated. So now we're going to the point of no return. And for us to do that, we have to cross over this lagoon here and get to the other side. That's where we see the point of no return. Point of no return is a point where once slaves get to, they can't come back anymore.
You know, Badagry was founded around 1425
Okay.
by a man called Agbede.
Agbede. Okay.
Yeah. And Agbede means blacks, means in Yorubas. The slave ship, which is called cargo ship,
Okay.
will be awaiting the slave
On the other side.
at the other side of the
That's at the Atlantic Ocean.
Ocean, yeah. They will come in, get to the town, get the number of slaves that they want.
Okay.
After getting the slaves, they will now walk them in a single file.
Down to the beach.
They'll be in a straight row,
Wow.
and that heavy chain will be on their necks.
You know, most times when they talk about the slave trade,
Okay.
it's always looking like, okay, it's just only the Europeans that were selling slaves. But it kind of seems like we Nigerians were also selling ourselves as slaves.
Very, very correct. Like me, that I'm standing with you.
Yeah.
My forefathers were not slave traders, but we own slaves.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
You understand? How we own our slave? If you have the money, then
Yeah.
you can move down to the market
Yeah.
and buy your slaves. In the
Okay.
market, you buy slaves.
Wow. So they used to sell slaves like food.
Something
Like going to Mr.
You
Biggs.
see, this is what really happened. It's of two sides of it.
Okay.
In some part of Congo, even part of Nigeria,
Yeah.
there's some places that they invaded
Okay.
and they took the people away forcefully as a slave.
Okay.
But in some part of it, there's some part where by the Africans, locals or the chiefs, the warrior, they are also their facilitator. They sell their own people. Because when they came, okay, they, we fought war then.
Okay.
You know, man you want to dominate your domain, your kingdom.
Okay.
You understand? That ego is within us.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah.
So, like now, if your village and my village had a fight,
Yeah.
eventually, if you won the fight, you take the people away as a slave to your own town.
To your own town, just like, yeah?
Okay, yeah, you understand?
Just like they do in war. And
War,
yeah.
the victim of war, you
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
So they will be working for you.
Yeah.
This game,
This is like so sad, bro.
you're not ready.
But when the European now came, They meant the trade on ground.
Oh, they made the slave trade. So the slave trade
Yes.
was already happening when they
Before
came.
they arrived, yeah.
Wow.
So they met the trade on ground.
Okay.
We've been enslaving ourselves before they arrived Africa. We betrayed ourselves, which is still happening up to date.
Up to today, yeah. That's where I'm going to with this. Yeah.
So if you check,
He's not lying. We're still betraying ourselves, bro. We still, like, some parts now, they're selling all the lands to these outsiders, and they're owning huge part of the oil and everything. Like, but it's going to get to a point that, like, Africans don't even own Africa anymore, and it's sad. Because I don't know what type of people, like, you see the white people, they have pride in their country land. They will die for it. They have pride in their own people. For us, it's different. It doesn't even make any sense. I don't know why we are like that.
or go and check record, or quote me.
Yeah.
Most of the slave facilities, their children were the ones still ruling in Africa up to date. Yeah. So you see the same system going on up till date. The blames are on both sides. The European and the African.
And the Africans.
Facilitators, you understand?
Yeah.
As a child, when I was growing up, the story my own forefather, my grandfather, my father used to tell me then about whom we are on the surface of earth, I realized that we are very, very powerful. We can disappear. You can tell the ground to open, it will open.
That's Africans, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
How comes the European comes around and force
us to do what we didn't want to do, yeah?
Later, I now realized that we sold
ourselves
into slavery. They know that we are very, very powerful. They know who we are. You understand?
But it seems we don't know who we are. We don't know the power that we have.
We know that we are very powerful. Out of 12 disciples, they always did.
Just little small things that weren't even valuable. They went for it. Literally a barrel. You sold an umbrella. Even that. What even kills me the most is an umbrella you sold 40 people for. An umbrella. What's an umbrella?
It does.
You understand? Somebody must betray one person. You understand? Slave spirit actuation.
Well.
Let's say the water. To buttress. Now, who dug this well? That's the question. This well was dug by the African chiefs. Why do they have to dug the well? Good. Now, the movement of Africans to America through that, it's known as Middle Passage. They call it Middle Passage. And the name of the slave ship is called cargo ship, which could take like 600, 700. You know, it was the Portuguese that started the trade.
Yeah.
Most of the slave moved from Africa then, they student to Lisbon.
Okay.
Lisbon is a very big slave market in Portugal then.
Yeah.
Where everybody get their slave. Then later, along that, the English joined. And the name of the first slave ship is being Jesus of Lubeck, or Good Ship Jesus, owned by King Henry.
Jesus of Lubeck was a crack built in the free city of Lubeck in early 16th century, around 1540. The ship, which had mostly been used for representative purpose, was acquired by by Henry the the 8th King of England to augment his fleet. This ship saw action during the French invasion of the Isles of Wight in 1545.
Of England then. But later Queen Elizabeth rented it out to one of the slave party called John Hawkins. And they started taking Africans away as a slave to war for them. And most of the town in America, even though the White House was built by
black people.
Now, on the slave ship, we could have like 600, 700, 200. It depends the size of the slave ship. And the crew that were taking the slave away, they are no more than probably 25 to 30 people. They were taking like 600 or 300 slaves away. So most often, while taking it away, if the slaves supported the land and it's aggravated, you understand, or they have any opportunity, they'll kill all the crew on board. They will not add the sailor to sail down to any available land. They will not occupy. The only person they will not kill them is the sailor. They will ask the sailor to sail back to any available. I think that's what happened in Guadalajara. and some part, most of the Caribbean.
Oh, okay.
Haiti,
Haiti, all those places, yeah.
So now the African chiefs came up with idea. What can they do so that the slave will be less aggressive? That's where they have to do the work. And once the slave walk in a single file without heavy chain, they stop over over here. They will give them the water to drink. When they consume the water, we are told that they will lose their memory.
Wow. It will wipe their memory?
But it's not for life, for 3 to 4 months. It will weaken them, not really that it will wipe, when we wipe their memory, why are they taking it like that? Why, you know, they can't
Sure, they can't do anything. Wow.
So it will weaken them for 3 to 4 months. By then they will have saved them to Europe or America. They will now regain their strength or memories back.
Wow.
So government call it slave attenuation, some call it memory loss well. But ironically, some say the water is still effective. Some say it's not effective.
So if I drink this water now, I'll forget my memory for the next four months.
So 4 months to 3, 4 months. But some say the power is still there. Some say it's still effective. Some say it's not effective. But we don't know how true this is because we never see a single source. Okay, let
me try it.
See, I'm going. Although sometimes you see some tourists say they will take it, but when we get here, you know that the water is dirty. It's corrugated.
Yeah.
So that's the way. Then after giving them the water, they will now move them to the point of no
return. But this well was dug by Africans.
Ships, yeah.
The ships.
Yeah. Even in Benin.
They also have one too. Okay.
Their own is a tree. Like this. We call it tree of memory loss. The women will go around the tree 7 times, the men 9 times, and we are told that they will lose their
memory. Wow. This is the point of no return that I was telling you guys about. By the time the slaves
try to use superstitious stuff to make them think, bruh, Africans, man, we're pitiful.
This is where they bought the ships that take them all the way to Europe and all those other countries where they have been sold.
The monument that used to be here is this 2 straight pole here.
This one, yeah.
There used to be an object.
Okay.
The object symbolize human being, and there's a thing that we call it Ark of the Paxio.
Ark of the Paxio.
So when they move, then they pass under the Ark of the Paxio. This is the bottom of the slave ship.
Yeah.
One slave head here. The next one that we follow
is on the head, the leg, leg head there.
The reason that they don't want the bits of communication within there.
Oh,
that's why.
Wow.
So another deck. The state government came up with beautiful idea. I used to call it beautiful idea.
Okay.
That they should build another monument in conjunction with the Ark of the Paxio, and that's why they have to control this tunnel. Now when tourists comes here, you go in. Probably there's going to be some artwork, pictures.
Inside, yeah.
You go in as if you are going to Europe or America. Then you come back to Africa.
Oh, that's how it goes.
Return. No more point of no
return.
But this project that you are seeing here is getting more than probably getting to 10 years now.
10 years.
So we don't know where they're going to
complete it. It's very troubling to listen to and see all of the things people have been through. And when you get to this place, it's not being preserved. This part of Nigeria's history is not being preserved as it should be. The memory loss well that the African chiefs built.
Nah, they need to preserve it though. They need to follow suit like how they're doing in Ghana. Like they're really preserving and trying to. Because this is a tourist thing that a lot of people will come. It will attract people to come to their country. So, bro, but this is like so sad just to even hear it, bro.
It's also not been preserved. The monument at the point of no return is practically falling apart. It has been under construction for over 10 years. That's a very long time. I believe that history plays a very important role in the development of a country. If you don't know where you're coming from, how do you know where you're going? If you make mistakes and you don't learn from them, how do we know how to move forward into the future? How do we know how to build the future if we're not keeping records of all the things that have happened in the past? I believe that within a couple years, if these places are not being preserved properly, we will have no history. One of the reasons I'm doing this video is to shine a light on the story of the slave trade in Nigeria. Secondly, is to showcase Badagry as one of the most important parts in Nigeria's slave history. I believe Badagry should be preserved not just for ourselves, but also for the people who are coming after us. They also need to know about where they're coming from. They also need to know their history. It was very mind-blowing going back in time to learn about.
Yo, so this is the end of the video. So my thoughts, man. Like, when you learn more deeply about our history as Africans and how much we contributed to the slave trade, it makes you, in a sense, it feels like somebody just punched you right in the gut. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times people think that, oh, it was just the Europeans. Nah, we had a big, we had a big, um, we played a big part in a lot, like for them getting as many people within a short time span, and it's just saddening because a lot of these um, people that were sold into slavery either died before they got there, or like in the ships, and then when those that were able to get there in Europe, most of them were like killed off. You know what I mean? And in America, they used them, for like um, actual work and stuff. But most of them died, and that's what you have with this whole history that we have. So like, it's very saddening to see that, and I am just like honestly, truly disgusted. But this was a great video, and I think and yeah, it's just a great video. So I'm gonna leave the link down below to the creator. So you guys please go like, comment, and share, and tell them that I sent you guys. But yeah, this is my reaction to it, and please like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Let me know if you guys like these type of videos, and I'll catch you guys on the next reaction video. All right, peace.